Hey folks, Five Stack here. I've been out on trail today and I discovered that there is a fire closure scheduled based on posts I saw out there from February 23rd through March 9th. So this impacts northbounders coming through, and this is north of the Wyabald shelter. And so it's from mile 121.9 to mile 123.4. I was on a mission today to find a workaround for that part of the trail, and I found one. So, and I'll give you the details at the beginning, and you can watch that and stop there, or you can watch the entire video. So the upshot, to get around that closure scheduled to begin tomorrow, the 23rd of February, at mile 121.9, which is Lick Log Gap, you take a blue blaze to the west, downhill about a couple hundred yards, and you will encounter a Forest Service road. And when you get to that road, you will go right. And that road, after a couple of miles, it will take you back to the AT at mile 123.4. And it's all easy trekking. So that's how you get around the burning area that, according to the posts that are out there now on the trail, are going to be closed starting tomorrow and for the next couple of weeks. So that's the upshot. Watch the rest of this if you want, or if you don't have time, I get it. I gave you the crucial details. Hey, this is Five Stack. I'm at mile 124.2 on the AT in North Carolina at Burningtown Gap. And I like to support northbound through hikers, especially early starters. And the reason I'm here is because it looks like there's a planned trail closure for prescribed burning in this area. And that's where they preemptively burn parts of the forest. It's a forest management process that is widely accepted as beneficial. So, but the problem is for northbounders, for the next couple of weeks plus, so starting tomorrow, February 23rd, is that it could interrupt the path and even close the path for at least a part of the section between Waya Gap Shelter, which is south of here, and right here at Burningtown Gap. And so my mission for the day is to see if there is a workaround to get around that potentially closed area. So I haven't gotten on with the Forest Service to kind of get more information about this, but it would be a shame for people on the trail to get to a closed section and that be the first time they find out about it. So let's see how this day goes. It's about 3 miles plus whatever workaround I can find from here southbound to the Waya Gap Shelter. All right, so here I go. I'm heading southbound for a little bit on the AT. The burn zone is literally right over the hills there. It is cold, it's 25 degrees and windy, and it's only going to get colder. I think it's supposed to be down up here on the ridge, probably 10 degrees tonight. I'm not messing around. I have a backpack full of warm gear, a 0-degree sleeping bag, a bivvy, even though I'm only going to be out for about 6 miles. Okay, I'm at mile 123.4 on the AT going southbound. And the problem is, if I keep going on the AT, I'm going to go through a burn zone. And in fact, I just saw this here right now, and it's probably going to tell me about it. So let's see. All right, so this is the same sign as I saw back near Burningtown Gap. The same information. So I've got to find this other way. I'm going to try this way because it looks like maybe it goes the way I need it to go. So far this road is going the way I need it to go. It is cold little bit of flurry action, some frost on the trees. And there's water if you're coming this way. Looks to be Wayabald up there with the sun shining off the frosty peaks. Alright, you can see from that photo I'm in the vicinity of the Wayabald shelter. I'm just trying to figure out how to get over there from the Forest Service road. Okay, so I just bushwhacked from that Forest Service road due east to the water source for the Wayabald shelter. And the last 200 feet of that sucked. Okay, listen up. I am at the Wayabald shelter, and I'm going to show you one way to potentially get around the fire closure from February 23rd through March 9th. There's the turnoff from the AT to the shelter, and right behind you there's a blue blaze down to the water. So let's follow that. And again, this is one way, not necessarily the best way, but I'm going to try to have several options. I'm at the water source for the Wayabald shelter, and from here into this option, what you want to do, I just came this way, and there's going to be some bad bushwhacking, but it's not going to be for long. And what you need to do is climb up out of this creek valley, up that ridge, and it's once you're on the ridge, it's about 800 feet due west, downhill, not that steep, to a Forest Service road. You turn right on that Forest Service road, and it'll be a few miles. It'll hook you back to the AT at mile 123.4. So I'm gonna go look for other options, see if I can find a better way. You guys trust me, don't you? Don't you? Still heading north on the AT, north of the Wayabald shelter. One thing I'm finding out is the map posted by the Forest Service, those are topographic maps, and a lot of those are dated. And so the AT doesn't always follow the old path. I just found an example of that. The AT on the topographic map goes on the other side of this ridge, but it's since been apparently rerouted to this side of it. I'm at mile 121.7 going northbound, and I am at Licklog Gap. So here I am going to exit the trail, exit the AT to the west, and I see there is a blue blaze this way, and there's a sign that says water, and so I'm going to head west and try to hook up with that Forest Service road. Okay, good news. So I just followed that blue blaze down from Licklog Gap. So you just follow it down a few hundred yards and out to this Forest Service road you go, and there it is. Bob's your uncle. You just follow that back to the AT. Hey, I'm back on the AT at mile 123.4. So I'm on the north side of the section to be closed according to all the signage tomorrow, February 23rd, and it'll be closed at least a couple of weeks, it sounds like. So off I go that way to Burning Town Gap. Back at the car. Mission accomplished.